placards raised high and voices united in solidarity songs, members of the End Bad Governance movement marched under the watchful eyes of police officers, pushing for justice, accountability, and an improvement in the state of the nation.
What we find is that despite 25 to 26 years of civil rule in Nigeria, it's as if we are back to military rule when it comes to the enjoyment of those rights. Fundamental human rights concerning freedom of assembly and expression are constantly under attack in this country.
The march covered approximately 6 kilometers to the State House of Assembly, where the protesters expected to deliver their demands. However, access to the complex was initially denied.
As soon as we got to the gate, a female police officer immediately told us that we cannot enter. In fact, the female police officer actually more or less countermanded the area commander. And then the next drama was when the members of the House of Assembly staff, especially from the Sergeant at Arms office, came out and started behaving as if they had not seen our correspondence, which we actually submitted since last week on December 4, to inform the Speaker that a protest would terminate here today.
Among the demonstrators were residents who claimed their homes had recently been demolished in parts of Lagos, joining the protest in hopes that their grievances would also be heard.
In a situation that we captured very well, it was one where, as they were demolishing it, a woman that was above 80 years, she collapsed. In another place, someone above 70 years also, collapsed. And when they asked that why are they demolishing all of these houses, the carpenters and even the OBC, they were claiming that it was on the directive of the Oba of Lagos.
The next thing anymore, I thought to work pay me yes, somebody wọ́n ti dé ilé ọ̀dọ̀ yín náà, ilé ọ̀dọ̀ wa báwo kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ lábàdẹ̀ rí gbogbo wọn, àwọn míì bomú, àwọn míì fi aṣọ bojú. Wọ́n bá ní pé ọjọ́ra ti ta ilé wa, wọ́n ní ọjọ́ra ta ilé wa báwo, àwa la nílé.
Our forefathers and our fathers bought those houses legally from them. So suddenly of recent, they just became wide and started going to people's house to demolish houses, claiming that they own it. If it's the court order that they've gotten, let them bring it legally and invite us to the courts. Let's see the proof that they truly own the house.
After some heated negotiation at the gate, a staff member received the protesters' letter, followed shortly by 3 honorable members of the House who assured that the message would be delivered to the Speaker. But just as the rally appeared to be winding down, the crowd received uplifting news, confirmation from Abuja that the 11 detained members from 2024 protest had their case kicked out of court.
The 11 protesters who have been standing trial since August last year because they participated in the End Bad Governance protest, they have now been discharged by the courts. The case was actually struck out for lack of diligent prosecution.
With the announcement that the 11 detained protesters have been discharged and acquitted, the protesters here say this one battle has been won, but the war lingers on. They say they will not stop fighting for freedom of Nigerians and for human rights of those who have been abused until the government of Nigeria hearkens to their call. In Lagos for News Central, Bernard Akede.